facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Jameis to throw it.
Right here.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he will bring it back.
Byron Jones.
It's a pick six.
Byron Jones.
Touchdown.
Byron Jones. Hey. Byron Jones. Hey.
Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they've got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for 6? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly
give it to him
right,
again.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off Byron Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And he will bring it back.
Oh,
It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with the pick 6.
Has absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
They got new zones on this bitch, too? Damn.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Flip, boy. Oh, that's my fault. Oh, he still didn't get it.
To start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Winston. That is pulled in by Michael Thomas.
That's a pick, man.
Down to the 35-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Come on, man. Get back to the game, huh? Come on, man. Let's get back to the game, man.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Winston. Thomas brings it in. Touchdown. Michael Thomas, 34 yards. And the Saints are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Waddle will return this from the end zone.
Ooh, that nigga dangerous on that kick
return.
return.
25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain.
Madden23.
The last play got just
a new Madden.
2nd and 9 from the 26. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill.
That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good.
Great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49.
Next gen.
Play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Tight shit.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion.
This is my first game. Let me straight.
Here's Winston.
Give it to me.
Targeting
you gotta step in front there. Who's number 40? That nigga trash, man. You gotta get him out the game, cuz.
Football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the grab and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
On 1st and 10, Winston.
Yes.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, Winston. And he's going to go down again.
So who can't throw the ball along this ball?
Home there for a loss of 11. This offense continues to shoot themselves into
Yeah, that been 75, dog. I ain't lying.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Third and long for Winston. The pass caught by Olave. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Man, put my ball, man.
That's certainly playing down
for the field goal.
One of the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now Winston on 4th down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds.
Oh, yeah, big bro.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
All right.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Finding space at the 40.
Damn.
Taken down, but
this looks so different on this game.
From midfield, here's Tua. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going through their final halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football. And to bring you the second half from the Superdome. Let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Meanwhile, Winston's looking for Olave, and he's got him. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throw left side complete to Troutman. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Winston.
Come on, man, he's stupid.
My goodness,
doing the same thing, bro.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Finding space at the 40.
Oh, my God.
Down the left side.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Oh, my God.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Winston now to throw on first down. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Play fake. Winston. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception.
Cedric Wilson played for Dolphins?
One of those overused
What Dolphins y'all league niggas like that, man?
He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because There is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam
That's a
around the
good
defense,
cutback
maybe
on
not a
this
specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find
they
the
got some
football
cool
that
that
he's
cut.
done so quite
I
well.
like the running.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I ain't tripping off
This is
that.
what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face a 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he is going to lose yardage here.
How the fuck nobody blocking?
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Receiver
Here's
ran straight
Thomas
up the
Morstead
field.
now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Eric.
Look at that one got burned off the line.
Number 7, usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. When you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
They
want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 now on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Damn, come on, run it back, block.
What the fuck?
Nigga just sitting there.
More than 1 defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And it's never going to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation.
Bro, the cutbacks are so fire on this game.
Push you back and try and take you out of that.
Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good game, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Oh, he coming through.
Tua going to throw.
He coming through with it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his second interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
They go play action. Winston. That is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Saints. First down.
Off the play fake, Winston. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Winston now. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, third and long. There's the former Dolphin, Jarvis Landry. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we?
I got them Saints looking bad. I got them Saints looking bad.
Do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So the final.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me. Yeah.
Z's up till I freeze.
Yeah. Never let a wishbone grow, where backbone should. Belly been taking the dash on wood. Then pain is the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Side through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck up in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner and nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. This lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise.
Man, they really let go of my dog, bro.
I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping a stove. That break hard like habits. No days off, no Sabbath. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should.
Yeah, this still got trick flaws.
Payment, the back end good. Got sense, but they act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably take the club for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. And outside there, going forward.
I low-key want to play with the fucking,
Jumping on my they do aerobics, boss like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG, no bust now. Amiri jeans, SB dunks with a Fiends T, no button down. Respectfully, best for me, don't round if you wanna. Round if you wanna. Lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Bye, G. understand what got into me. Got a couple of troops that I bust out the roof if I'm ready to ride on my enemy. And you rappers just on my identity. And I really know why you ain't feeling me. With Tiffany.
Oh, I'm about to play some Cardinals, bro.
Never provoke with the go, cause I want all the smoke. You can call me a chimney. And I really want, but I settle for. I just ain't ready to whittle peak. Aim at your head when I kill a beat. Spaghetti and shells like Italy. Never let a wishbone grow where backbone should. Belly been take it a dash on wood. Stand payment, the back end good. Got sense, but the act no good. Send the same money to Sudan. I could probably see the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real. Alright, now close your eyes. Think about your wildest dreams. Ready? And you still couldn't do this.
They ain't got the black. That's bullshit.
If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6-4's hitting switch.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Arizona Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
I know what
The decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. First play and a first pass for Murray.
Damn.
He hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Nice and good off. Pretty decent game.
And they'll move to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
What the fuck?
Sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Oh, get him, get him, get him.
And did he get in? No, they'll mark him down at the 1-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's banned up to throw a pick.
Yes.
So throw one to the big
Yes.
guy. But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room.
I even saying my
after this
fucking
ball game,
settings,
tell
bro.
all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it.
Offense.
Trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Excellent recognition, and none of his receivers were beating coverage and getting open, so he just threw that one away. They'll come back to the huddle, reset, and try something different.
Kamara.
No, he ain't. We
I
done.
don't think Kamara got there.
Yeah.
Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play that
Man,
time.
go for your
So a
field
big
goal,
stop,
man.
and it's
Just
going to
take
leave
your
him with
field
a
goal,
4th
man.
and goal. Well, if this defense can hold him to a field goal here, what a
Take
win
a field
that
goal
would
like a
be.
man,
Not
bro.
just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were in 4-down territory right from the beginning.
Yeah.
I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Winston to throw for it on 4th.
Hey, I told you, get your fucking field goal.
Intercepted.
You should have hit the fucking field goal.
And the Cards are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. They start the drive with Connor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they got him pinned down deep. And on the first play,
They gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really. It's a great call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they're talking about. That's what they're talking about being ahead of the chains or getting ahead of schedule. They will after that. This size is a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job of stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. On 1st and 10 is counter. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. This will be caught by Brown. He's brought down at the 34. A gain of 4.
The kicker receiver in the short field, but that was quarterback in the ball quickly too. Either guy in double coverage can react.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Murray now. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. Let's get this offense moving again.
Give him 3 yards and needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Murray going to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Don't play shit, man.
The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
I forgot about
the
Tyrann
Saints
Mathieu.
are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to go for the run.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jameis to throw it. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
From the 27, Winston.
Oh, yeah, that's us.
Intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Here's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Wait, Hopkins don't got no X-Fact on him? What? What was world?
To throw, it's Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. So no gain on the play, and that'll make it second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, you full of shit. I don't like this.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. And remember, he had a pick earlier. Couldn't rule that one out. The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray.
Oh, come on, Zach Ertz, man. You gotta be.
Intercepted.
Who's just sitting there, man?
Johnson with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Kamara. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Here's Winston.
Don't do it.
And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Winston.
Oh.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That's an interception, dude.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Winston to the sideline here on 4th down. Will Lutz set for New Orleans field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Lutz is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They've able to move the ball around. They do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. It looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
And this will be swung out here for counter. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 7. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. To Connor on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Why not? Big Water going to work on this game. I'll tell you now.
Today, first an interception. Now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just failed to prepare for him or simply overlooked him and getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
In a game where one field goal is all these offenses could muster in the first 2 quarters, you figured both coaching staffs were needing to make plenty of adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we send it back out to Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gott, getting set for quarter number 3 here. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first time. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it up, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So that
James is going to be James
now for this offense. They're trying to make a game of this in the 3rd quarter, but that is not going to happen.
James is going to be James.
Yeah, but they probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
You know, James is going to be James.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. It's pulled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 34 yards to gain that time. Another 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. There's Chris Olave. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Cards are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles,
what are you looking like on that?
if you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling,
What up? Y'all full on that?
do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard. But also, you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
Oh! What the fuck? Oh. Yeah, I like that bitch. Fucking right, boy. You cut so good on that with the running backs.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Murray again. This is Connor.
Look at that. Look at that.
They get 6.
Fucking right. They can move this year.
They struggled to get him running on the ground in the first half, and that's continuing here.
Defense, all right.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
The zone's better.
I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Murray now to throw.
Which one? The one you had that black on?
Has it complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And the Saints
Look at this shit, man.
brought down for a sack. Marcus Davenport Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Oh yeah, you can still play like that. I just don't know the fucking plays. I gotta find them bitches. This playbook trash. Alright.
No gain on the play this time. Third and long situation coming up. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 and 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. To throw is Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. So the completion results are in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, third down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Prater's kick is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time definitely a big factor at this stage of the game.
Appreciate it, Paul Andre. Am I going to play next gen? Yeah, I'm in at some point. I always don't play. Go on.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's
that pass is fan like a motherfucker.
Together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
Bro, I'm getting a regular thing.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. I guess they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Again, it's Winston. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
3 times? God damn, nigga. 6 interceptions in the game, nigga?
Out of the shotgun, though.
God, I told my coach, I don't want to fucking play no more. After I throw 4 of them.
As they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually keep one of these runs. Bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him. Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here's Andy Lee now. sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Winston's throw taken in by Landry. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. He's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, another interception.